all of this.
First, fast, accurate with Jennifer Copeland and Rick Shutt. You're watching WSBT 22 News at 5.
People spent the day cleaning up after severe storms rolled through our area and the Midwest.
Now, one of the hardest hit spots was north of Rochester, where historic buildings were damaged. Our First Alert meteorologists have team coverage tonight. Matt Brudkin will look at damage in Illinois. Abby Wepler will let us know if any other severe weather is headed our way tonight. But we begin with Ed Russo and the cleanup in Fulton County.
I'm at the Fulton County Museum just off of US 31. I'm standing in front of the well-known round barn, which you can clearly see suffered considerable damage from last night's storm. Living History Village, part of the Fulton County Museum, represents the lifestyle of the early 20th century. Last night, however, an unfortunate chapter was added to its history as a fierce storm blew through, damaging many of its buildings, including its treasured round barn.
The house that I live in is here on the property also, and the winds came up, and I didn't think too much about it. You know, it just felt like the house was shaking a little bit. I looked out towards the barn and discovered all of this.
What's amazing is that the barn is no stranger to the power of wind, as it suffered considerable damage from a tornado back in 1989.
It took the roof off and basically set it over the side. Back behind me where the wall is missing now.
And even though the barn was once again severely damaged for a second time last night, many of the artifacts within are still largely intact.
A lot of what I have seen is going to be savable. There's going to be some that's going to have some more damage. There's a covered wagon, and you can see it from the outside of the building, but I'm not sure exactly how much damage is on it yet.
While the barn is the biggest loss, the museum will restore the damage.
As I say, all of this is replaceable. I think it all can be rebuilt and will go on and be as strong as ever.
After all, the museum has been down this road before, more than 25 years ago. Now, we pulled up to the scene around 12:30 p.m. earlier this afternoon, and there were already many people getting out of their cars, volunteering to help clean up a lot of the damage here, and many even referencing how sad they were to see such an iconic building destroyed by last night's storm. But the good news is the museum is confident that they'll be able to replace and rebuild. Live in Fulton County, I'm WSBT 22 First Alert meteorologist Ed Russo.